Play founder and CEO, esports coach at the Southern University Lab, and gamer. Discussions on the emergence of esports at the K-12, collegiate, and professional level. Let's go! Let's go play.
Yo, what's up? This is your host, Christopher Turner. I'm back with my first episode in a long time, man. I've been busy being a head of an esports art, collegiate, K-12. Y'all know the story by now. Man, it's just good to be back. We got a brand new backdrop. We got brand new equipment, brand new lights, brand new sound. And I'm just hyped about my guest today. We get a chance to really finish season 2. Go Play Esports podcast is coming back, and we're coming back aggressive. We got episodes today, Wednesday, and Friday. Check my LinkedIn, check my Twitter, check my YouTube, and you know it's Go Play Esports, and we spell it like the way we spell it in Louisiana, Geaux. That's Go Play ES on all platforms. I got to apologize to my LinkedIn family on this morning. I don't know what happened. We had some technical difficulties, but I will post this episode with me and HipHopGamer as soon as we finish with this live stream. The live feed, something's going on with it, but we are live on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter right now, people. That's Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. That's where we at now. Go Play ES. Please tune in. I have my homeboy, man, my brother, man, HipHopGamer coming on real shortly, but we have some new sponsors this go around. So what's not new is Control. It's a drink placement, meal replacement that I partner with. If y'all don't know my story, I used to be 500 pounds, got into the gym real heavy, got my health under control, and this is a drink that I use daily for real meal replacements. Either I replace my breakfast, I might replace my lunch or dinner, who knows. But let's go into some footage. I'm going to introduce that Oreo cookie flavor to y'all, man, and then we're going to get over to my boy HipHopGamer.
Try to name a more iconic duo. Introducing Cookies and Cream by Control. Available now at drinkcontrol.com.
Yeah. That was Control Drink. Use code GoPlayES. It's GoPlayES everywhere, people. 10% off. Go get your bag, man. Go get some of that cookies and cream. Go get some of those, they got the new Apple Jacks flavor, which is out of control, man. You go pick that up right away, man. But yeah, so I got my boy coming on now, man. Let's add him to the show, man. What's up, man?
Yeah. You already know what it is, son. HipHopGamer, no stranger to danger. Number one journalist. Quickly, I changed the game up. Chris Turner's in the building. We out here, son. Let's go, baby. God bless, man. I appreciate y'all, son. Go play that.
Man, if you're not watching the live stream right now, you listening to like traditional podcasts, man, my boy's up here spinning his chain the whole nine, man. I love the energy, bro.
Always, dog. You already know what it is, son. Let's get to it, man. I'm hyped, man.
Let's
God bless you as well. God bless you as well, always. And, let's get to it, son. There's a lot to talk about, dog.
It is, man. And so, I know your background, and we talk all the time, man. Just let's catch people up on like who you are, how you got started in the business. Let's go over that.
All right, cool, bet. So, once my grandma, rest in peace. When my grandmas introduced me to the gaming world, that was it. You know what I'm saying? So my grandma, man, first game I ever played was Pac-Man. My grandmother, she told me how to play games when I was 4 years old. And I've been playing video games all my life. But to provide context, my grandmother taught me about life through video games. So my energy towards games and, just the challenges, the levels, and, the objectives, she helped me understand life the same way that I had a passion for games. Because in life, you got different objectives and levels and, things that you want to accomplish. So when she did that, it was one of the core values that helped shape my life. You know what I'm saying? So between video games, God, and just focusing on my character, as a person. That's what led me to where I'm at today. So that's what got me started in gaming overall. But, my name is HipHopGamer. So when I turned 14, that's when I really wanted to become a music artist as well. That's when I actually started creating songs and things of that nature, performing and everything. And dog, they used to call me Jackal. Like before, the hip hop game and stuff like that, they used to call me Jackal because it was the strictly hardcore gangster rap. I grew up in Brooklyn, in the hood, so that energy. And now, fast forward, it's just an honor that I got discovered by a gentleman by the name of Torrance Davis, and he's the one that got me to go to E3 in 2008, and that was my first ever E3. And when I went there, that's when I really got to understand the business side of gaming and understanding the impact that I, had and still have to this day, because it was a barrier breaker. Like when I got there, I didn't really see black people at all. Like it wasn't. I was like, it was real different. Because in the hood, we always, play games, but at the highest level, mainstream, the representation just wasn't there, So it was a cultural shock, but at the same time, it was a great challenge. And 2021, still here, still doing amazing things. And yeah, man, my grandma, she's the one who set it up, and that led to everything else that you see today. Partnered with Hot 97, Logitech G, and others. Let's get it popping, B.
Nah, man, and that was gonna be like my next question. Like, I want you to dive a little bit more into, and like I said before, we have a lot of talks offline. Like how important is God and family in your life, man? Because everything else follows. But how important are those two foundations for you?
Oh, it's everything. It's everything. Like let me tell you something. You know what I'm saying? One thing growing up in the hood. We always talk about, being gangster and especially in the culture of hip hop, glorifying a lot of the negativity. And what I realized over time in my life is that it's easy to be negative. It's like somebody hit you, hit them back. Like, if somebody say something to you, say something back. Like it's easy to get caught up in devilish ways. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of pride and a lot of ego within our personality. We feel like we're untouchable a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? And that mentality is dangerous because it's only going to lead you to death or in jail or, any other thing that's worse. So what I realized that the real gangster thing, the real tough thing to do is to be able to take all the hits and still rise above and be strong and accomplish the things that you want to accomplish so you can be an inspiration to somebody else in the next generation that's coming after you. That's what I realized over time. So, God is the foundation. That's everything starts with God. God is the foundation, right? Then after the foundation is built, I have to be a representation of that particular foundation. And it's very hard to be a representation of a foundation so beautiful when you got so much evil going on in the world and, things around you, but you still got to stay the course. And then the third thing is, one thing that people always talk to me about is my energy and how much they love when I'm around or when I walk in a room, things change. Like my goal is to make sure that wherever I go or whenever my name is mentioned, you can't use me against me in a negative way because I'm going to only show you love, even if you decide to show me hate for whatever reason. Sure. So that allows me to be great. That's one of the reasons why I say I'm the best, because my foundation is based off the greatest thing ever. That's God. Yeah. God is love. That's it, baby.
Hey, man, that's what it is, man. And having that solid foundation, growing up in the neighborhoods we grew up in, man, is really needed, man. And so, everybody knows you for the high energy, man. Like, what led you? I know you're in love with hip hop. You mentioned E3. Like, what led that door to open for you to be on Hot 97, man?
So I used to work in the mailroom from 2000 to 2014 for every record label. So Universal, Def Jam, Interscope, Rockefeller, like you name it. I was the supervisor in the mailroom from 2000 to 2014. So a lot of the people that everybody's trying to get to, I seen them and built relationships with them like every day. Like I know these people like very, very well, and they know me, very, very well. So once I built that relationship, my man Davey D, he worked for Universal Republic, and and what's so funny is, bro, I would be delivering mail right with my cart, and then during my lunch break, shout out to my boss, my boss at the time, Darren Bills, he was a real cool dude, like real cool. So he would let me take lunch, right? And sometimes he'll let me go for 2 hours, and I would go interview like a Kevin Hart or something, or go do an interview with Raekwon or somebody, and then come back to work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. And then, so I'm at work, and people like, yo, how are you doing this? So like, yo, it was fascinating to a lot of people where I'm in the mailroom, and I'm interviewing a lot of these big celebrities and stars, and then go right back to work and just keep the grind going. So my man, Davey D, he was like, yo, bro, you need to talk to Hot 97. You know what I'm saying? And this is when Power 105 is really, really starting to come up. And he was like, yo, you really need to talk to Hot 97. Like, they can utilize your content, and like, you know, they don't got gaming. Like, that, it'll be huge. And I was like, I ain't have no connections at that time, but I was like, you know, I'm with it. And then what happened is there's this game that Facebook was doing called Giggit. And it was a horrible game, and they was utilizing Neo as like the face of this game. So I'm HipHopGamer. Of course, you're going to, you know, let me check out the game. And I told them, I'm like, yo, this game is not good, but they thought that they could buy their way into the industry because they had so much money. And I said, yo, this ain't going to work, but okay. So I went out. I was on the red carpet for their launch event. And I was doing the interviews and everything, and lo and behold, Hot 97 was there. Peter Rosenberg came through, Ebro, like everybody. It was crazy. And then I got a chance to interview Peter Rosenberg. And when I interviewed him, it was during the time when him and Nicki Minaj had a little beef, when Nicki Minaj came out with that Starship song or something like that, and really feeling it. So we had that discussion, and the interview was so good that they wanted to continue it back at Hot 97 station. So I connected with them, connected with the right PR people, and I said it. I was like, yo, how come y'all don't have gaming? Like, hip-hop and video games grew up together. How come y'all don't have a platform? And it was like, yo, we never thought about it. Or like, yo, I'm HipHopGamer. Like, let's talk about it. It's the biggest form of entertainment in the world. We could really make something happen. So a few conversations later, I was able to be the contributor on Hot 97, which led to me being an official, the first ever digital personality with the Hot 97 team. But keep in mind, I don't work for them. We work together.
Partnerships.
So I'm an equal partner, yeah.
There you go. And so, you hit on two things, and I want to talk about these two things. One, you said something, man. It's a good soundbite. Gaming and hip hop grew up together, man.
Yeah.
I want you to go dive into that, and I want to dive into the partnerships, man. Like, you know, I'm a strong, like this logo on my polo right now, man. The program lead that I got with High School Esports League. Yeah. It's a partnership. It's you know I don't work for them. It's something that we both brought to the table and made a decision on. Like, talk about the importance of partnerships, and then, you know, I want to dive into gaming and hip hop growing up together, and then those two cultures merging, and then we find your likeness in games, man. Like, that's really important, man.
Yo, thank you, man. So the first thing is this, man. If you think about back in, I think 1972, when Ralph Baer released the Magnavox, and then in 73, you know, hip hop is born. They was met with the same scrutiny. And what I mean by that is that rap music ain't gonna never be nothing. It's just a fad. Games, it's just for toys. It's a toy. It's just for kids. Like, you shouldn't be playing no game as an adult. Yep. That was the stigma. And then the second thing is, it wasn't cool to be a gamer unless you was a kid. And if you was playing games as an adult or whatever, then that means that you're lazy, you're a bum, you ain't trying to get out here and work and get a job, so you're just wasting your life away. And then if you look at hip hop and stuff like that, a lot of people said, oh, well, this language is this and blah, blah, blah. Like, the bottom line is that neither medium got respect. Neither medium got respect, and each medium was doubted right out the gate. So that's one of the things that's a big relationship builder there. So here's the next thing that's hard hit. So if you remember Mortal Kombat, and even with Grand Theft Auto, all the senators and Congress is like, yo,
don't play it. Violence.
Don't play it. This violence is messing up the kids and everything like that. Like, last time I checked, violence was here long before games existed. And a lot of the games are imitating the same violence that y'all show on the news every night. What are you talking about? And the reason why Ed Boon and the team over at Midway, NetherRealms now, one of the reasons why they won their lawsuit in situations is because if you're going to take away our right to show this stuff in a game, then let's eliminate it from movies, let's eliminate it from TV, let's eliminate it from everything because it's still an entertainment medium. And then they like, nah, you dig it in my pockets. Nah, we can't have that. Nah, so we're going to let that Mortal Kombat ride. Now let's go to hip hop. And with hip hop, a lot of people don't know, but, Uncle Luke, if he didn't fight, I forgot what case it was, but it was a case that he fought to be able to have free speech in hip hop.
Yep.
It was free speech in every other form of music and medium. And if he didn't fight for that and he would have lost that, then a lot of everything that you see going forward wouldn't
it wouldn't have been a Grand Theft Auto.
It wouldn't have been nothing. Nothing.
And I remember that, man. I remember, middle class, upper class.
Yep.
Going outside the courtroom, smashing his CDs and stuff, man. I mean, to be real with you, man, Uncle Luke, the reason for the advisory sticker right now, man.
Yeah. He's the reason for the advisory sticker, just like how you have the ESRB ratings in gaming. So my thing is, now that that's there, free speech is really there in hip hop, and that's the hypocrisy that gaming and hip hop face. It's okay for everybody else to do something, but when these two areas do it, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. It's the same discrimination. So that's the relation with hip hop and video games. And I grew up in it. That's my lifestyle, literally. So it's only right for my name to be HipHopGamer.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons why I named myself HipHopGamer is because it's the most authentic. It's the most authentic name you're gonna find, especially in the gaming space. And what I mean by that is, just as an example, like a lot of people follow Ninja. And, that's great. He's doing his thing, but he's not a ninja. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Whereas HipHopGamer, I am what my name is, and I do it at the highest level. So I just want to be as authentic as possible and change the viewpoint on the way we're viewed, especially as a black man in the gaming space.
Yeah, and you talk about representation, man, and even with me, man. You were there, man. You've been watching me throughout the last few years. I just dived into it, and I didn't realize in the scholastic space that I was the only one of me. And not saying that it's not more African Americans and teachers in the space doing what I'm doing, but I'm the only one that's doing it at this level.
Right.
And so I realized that I'm out here by myself, man, and I felt like it was the main reason I started this podcast, man. So it could be a teachable moment, man. People can pull content and learn, right? And bring in industry leaders, man. And you talk about brand all the time. I want you to, talk to the audience and tell them how important it is to have your own branding and to be authentic. Like you just touched on it, man, but I want you to kind of dive in on that, man, because you do an awesome job at that.
Yeah, well, the first thing is, you don't get a second chance at a first impression. You know what I'm saying? So out the gate, when people see you and you're introduced, what do you want people to leave with when they see you? Like, what do you want them to leave with? So the way I operate is, from a branding standpoint, my brand is based off impact. So, for example, like when we were talking about relationships earlier and those partnerships, like my partnerships is built off of actual friendships. Like the deals that I got isn't like, yo, they won't sponsor me, give me this money, and then that's it. We're only as good as the money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my relationships with Logitech and Hot 97 and other ones that's going to be announced and everything like that is literally based off real friendships, real conversations, because the only way we could work and the only way my brand works is if you accept me for me. Because one thing about me that's different from somebody having a job in the game industry is that I do what I want, I say what I want, but the reason why people rock with me is because everything that I do is positively driven. My motives are pure and positive, and my motives aren't just for me. It's for all people and everyone involved in the moves that I'm making. Because I don't want to just make myself look great. I want everybody that's around me to look great. You know what I'm saying? It's like what Jay-Z said. If everybody in your clique is rich, your clique is rugged, nobody will fall because everyone will be each other's crutches. Yeah. because of that idea, my brand is based off that level of authenticity, but also the level of what I can offer. So I never come at something where what can I get? I built myself up to make sure I got something to offer. So when you come into my world, you're like, wow, he's offering something that's priceless. And it's so priceless that I have no choice but to put a price to it.
Yeah.
And then we move like that. So that's one of the things about me when it comes to branding, man. What do you want people to get out of who you are and what you represent? Yeah. Once you understand that, then you can understand the impact that you're going to make. Once you understand the impact that you're going to make and you got documented proof of the impact that has been made, that's what my selling point is, the impact. Because you can fluctuate numbers and analytics and everything.
You can.
I tell you this.
A lot of people do.
Yeah, a lot of people do. But I tell you this, and this goes throughout the entire industry. You put me on a stage, you give me a mic, you put me in a room with anybody. Anybody. And then when they leave, they're going to be like, yo, no matter who it is, they're going to be like, yo, hip hop game is the truth.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, that's why it's $1 million it's $1 million increase when you involve me. Period.
Yeah. I'm glad that you spoke on all this, man. T-Foxy Gaming, man. I partner with T-Foxy Gaming, man, because man, it's a great eyewear. You protect your eyes, man. I'm gonna play a quick commercial for T-Foxy Gaming, man. Use code GOPLAYES, man, and then there's gonna be more with HipHopGamer coming up. Yes, sir, man. That's T-Foxy Gaming, man. Frame your eyes, man. Get healthy, bro. That's my campaign this year, man. HipHopGamer, man. We're gonna get healthy in this gaming piece.
Oh,
bro.
yeah, you already know, son.
There you go.
You already know, kid.
There you go,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? Everything healthy over here. Shout out to my man Loaded Lux. You know, everything healthy, son.
I know that's real, man. So, man, I want to, I do a 30-minute show, man. I try to keep my content quick, precise, man. I know we probably could do a part 2, 3, 4, 5 with you, man.
Definitely.
And we definitely gonna spin back around, man. But I want to know, man, like what's next for you, man? I know you constantly working on projects, man. You constantly motivating the youth. You constantly making, moves within the space, man. What's coming up?
Well, one of the things that's coming up is I want to make a bigger impact in the mobile gaming space. I want to make a bigger. The mobile gaming space has the highest percent of impact in gaming overall. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, I think mobile gaming represents 64% of the entire gaming industry, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm telling you right now, I want to make a bigger impact in the mobile gaming space. So I want to give a big, big shout out to my brother, Patrick Perkins, Qualcomm, Snapdragon, you know what I'm saying? The processors that process and power your phones, the one that you got right now, too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. We just had a video drop. It's a theatrical promo video that I did in partnership with Qualcomm. I'm actually going to release it on my channels today, but I'm telling you right now, like what I'm about to do with Qualcomm and Snapdragon, it's about to be like surgical, son. It's going to be surgical the way I do this. Like anybody that's a hip hop head that like love real bars, like J. Cole, Eminem, Kendrick, Nas, like Jay, like real bars and just real authentic artistry. It's about to be surgical. The next things that I do, especially in the mobile gaming space. So that's one out of many things that I got coming up next, dog.
Man, it's just crazy, man. As always, man, it's been a pleasure. And I give all my guests, man, a chance to plug themselves, man. So tell people how they can reach you on social media. If they want to do business with you, tell them how they can reach you, man. Man, the floor is yours. Plug away.
Got you. So the way you can reach me is easy. Google me. You type in hip hop gamer, everything is gonna come up, and everything is consistent. You know what I'm saying? My name is trademark, by the way, hip hop gamer. So when I tell you I'm official for real. And in terms of doing business, listen, I want to explain something to y'all. I'm not just someone you could put in a box and just label it as an influencer and that's it. I'm so much more than that. So I'm a game journalist. That's one. You know what I'm saying? I'm a musician. All right. I'm a hip hop artist. I'm a business consultant on the back end. All right. Also, I do a lot of philanthropy with my gaming and guidance program. Okay. That's 4. Also, I'm a character in different video games. Okay. And I'm a connector. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I do a lot. I do it all at the highest level. So if you're really serious and want to do business, email me, HipHopGamer at HipHopGamer.net. I'll say it again, HipHopGamer at HipHopGamer.net. DM me on IG or whatever. Hit me up. Let's talk. Let's do something. And we're going to make it happen. Let's get it.
There you go, baby. It's Hip Hop Gamer, man, live on Go Play Esports podcast, man. Bro, it's been a blessing. You dropped some jewels, man. And trust me, I'm going to have you back, brother.
Thank you so much, man. Yo, Chris, I love you, bro. You already know what it is. One love and God bless. We out of here. Go play that.
All right,
Peace.
Peace, man. Man, that was my boy, man. That was Hip Hop Gamer, man. One of a kind, brother. Always innovative in the space, man. It's going to continue to be. This is Go Play Esports Podcast live with your host, Christopher Turner. We back, man. We're going to finish our season 2. My guest is going to come up next Wednesday in less than 48 hours, baby. This is what I'm going to do. This is how we're going to roll it out. And let's get back to Control Drink. Let's run one more segment of that, man. And like I always say, man, Go Play Esports Podcast.
90% of people love statistics. We don't have any data to support that, so you'll just have to take our word for it. Control contains prebiotic fiber, the stuff that promotes healthy gut bacteria. Unlike unhealthy gut bacteria, it's healthy. It also contains digestive enzymes. They promote healthy digestion. You're probably starting to recognize a trend here. You know what else are healthy? Branched-chain amino acids. They support muscle growth and amp up your exercise performance. And MCTs help to control your appetite. 5 grams of fiber, 23 grams of protein, 22 vitamins and minerals, plus it's made with real pieces of cereal. Control. Statistically awesome.